Norah O'Donnell, of all people, I mean, she kind of did I won't say it was a fair interview, but at least she confronted Kamala Harris with her voting record. Let's hear cut one.
You're very different in the policies that you've supported in the past. You're considered the most liberal United States senator.
Somebody said that, and it actually was Mike Pence on the debate stage. But
yeah, well, actually, the nonpartisan GovTrack has rated you as the most liberal senator. You supported the Green New Deal. You supported Medicare for all. You've supported legalizing marijuana. Joe Biden doesn't support those things. So are you going to bring the policies, those progressive policies that you supported as senator, into a Biden administration?
What I will do, and I promise you this, and this is what Joe wants me to do, this was part of our deal. I will always share with him my lived experience as it relates to any issue.
All right, her lived experience. Now, you know what that is. That's code to the fact that she's black and female, which is her big pitch. Here is Norah asking her whether she's a socialist, cut 19.
I promised Joe that I will give him that perspective and always be honest with him.
And is that a socialist or progressive perspective?
No. No, it is the perspective of a woman who grew up a black child in America, who was also a prosecutor, who also has a mother who arrived here at the age of 19 from India, who also, likes hip hop. Like, what do you want to know?
What your policies are, whether you're a socialist? I mean, that's what I want to know. Just amazing. Again, identity politics is a scam. Identity politics is a scam for Marxism. It's a mask, like the Halloween story. It's like the Halloween ad. It's a mask for socialism. And the socialism looks good to the rich people. It's why Jeff Bezos' Amazon sends me ads for, white fragility. It's why Facebook and Twitter, run by gazillionaires, are silencing the New York Post, especially now that the New York Post, the people's newspaper, endorsed Donald Trump. They endorsed Donald Trump, saying he made an economy for working class people. So, of course, the billionaire Jack Dorsey will not let them on Twitter because he does not want you to hear that, because he's rich and socialism is great for the powerful. Here's Obama on the campaign trail with like 130 people listening to him, going out and telling people how dumb Donald Trump is, how awful that they could like Donald Trump. This cut 13.
We won't have a president who threatens people with jail for just criticizing him. That's not normal behavior, Florida. You wouldn't tolerate it from a coworker. You wouldn't tolerate it from a high school principal. You wouldn't tolerate it from a coach. Florida man wouldn't even do this stuff. Why are we accepting it from the president of the United States?
So you're a Florida man. That's Florida man is the old joke. This is the stupidest guy in America. The guy does the craziest, stupidest thing. That's Donald Trump. And by extension, it's you if you vote for Donald Trump, because Obama, the king of globalism, the king of the elite, selling through, basically hiding behind his race as one of the people, saying that, it's the police's fault when a criminal gets killed, telling you that your neighborhoods, he's explaining the same thing Chelsea Handler's doing. He's telling you what you should think if your life is not as good as his life. It really is stunning. It is stunning. And the thing that was really telling to me in that New York Times piece was that the contributions from rich, educated white people skyrocketed when Kamala Harris was appointed. There's this great ad going around about Halloween. I'm going to play it and then I'll describe it to you in case you're listening and you're not watching. But let's just play the ads, cut 22.
Trick or treat! What do we have here?
Spooky, creepy. Creepy Uncle Joe.
Oh, it's funny. It's Joe.
Come on, man. Candy's for the kids.
Maybe he forgot.
Wait a minute. You look familiar. Who are you?
Are we gonna let her get away with this?
She took everything.
So the kids come to trick or treat. One of them's a grown up in a Joe Biden mask, rips off his mask, and it's Kamala, and she steals all the candy. And the line is, know who you're voting for. But the rich, the white, the educated, they know who they're voting for because they know, I mean, I've said this a million times, but it's worth saying, socialism stops the graded inequality of capitalism, where there's steps up to the highest level, from the lowest level to the highest level, there are steps and gradations, and it simply divides the country into those with power and those without. Who are the people with power? They're the people who have jobs. They're the people who can do their jobs from home. They're the people who aren't being hurt by this shutdown over coronavirus. So they're voting for these radicals.